Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to all my fellow lecturers and friends. Today I'm Muhammad Sharan bin Muhammad Dizambri going to present my final year project, which is the effect of selected nutrient supplement on bioethanol production from the Sego Front under supervisor Dr. Dayang Salwani binti Awang Adani. Next, we move to the background of the study. Bioethanol is being used nowadays because the utilization of the fossil fuel worldwide leads to the problem of environment and global warming. Besides that, bioethanol is one of the new alternative energy source which renewable and eco-friendly. As we see what has been retrieved from the HTTP EPO here, there are many biomass sources that can be turned into fuel, and it is because the bioethanol is environmentally friendly, biodegradable, and can reduce the greenhouse gases. What is bioethanol? Bioethanol is known as ethyl alcohol C2H5OH, and it's produced by the process called fermentation of the plant sugar by the help of microbes. There are some applications of bioethanol, which is food for the alcohol beverages, transportation, which is for the vehicle, petrol, and chemical industry. Next, what is bioethanol fermentation? Bioethanol fermentation is the process where a sugar compound can be converted into a sugar. According to Janasanu and Dauriat, the important role of the production bioethanol is low cost. And this process might need some nutrient supplement for the yield production of the bioethanol. Utilization of yeast in the ethanol fermentation. There are some common and commercially worldwide yeast that being used for the ethanol fermentation process, which is the Saccharomyces candida, Fascisolin, and Pichina. The Saccharomyces cerevisiae is selected for my final year project for the bioethanol fermentation. What is the function of the yeast? There are some function of this, which is it is to reduce the carbon source and to supply of minerals and vitamins. Next, we move to the Sagofron sap itself. What is Sagofron? Sagofron is one part of the sago palm, and the sagofron may include the short spine along the margin and the main vein. Each sagofron can produce between 1 to 1.4 kg dry fiber, which is enzymatically digestible to yield sugar and other product. Enzymatically hydrolysis of the cellulose component in sagofron can produce cellulobiose, a type of prebiotic sugar. Palm sap are glucose and the minor sugar component that contain in it, which is sucrose, fructose, and galactose. Beside that, nutrient supplementation in fermentation medium is also needed, such as ammonia, act as nitrogen source, will show high rate of ethanol production and growth rate. Beside that, trace element also capable to boost up the fermentation process of bioethanol. For example, zinc, magnesium, and manganese. What is the problem statement for my final year project? The problem statement for my final year project is the bioethanol fermentation process without any supplementation is not suitable for the large scale of production, and it takes longer time for the complete fermentation process of the ethanol. So, there are two study objectives for my final year project, which is to determine the effect of zinc supplement on ethanol fermentability using Sagofron sap, and to analyze the overall result of ethanol fermentation efficiency from the Sagofron sap. The material and methodology that involved in my final year project, which is the Sagofron itself, commercial baker yeast, the roller machine, the yeast extract from Becton Dixon and Company, and finally the zinc act as supplement. This is my simple flowchart for all of the methodology of my final year project, which is the Sagofron sap been obtained and undergo pre-treatment before the bioethanol fermentation. Next, there will be addition of nutrient supplement before it undergo physical analysis and statistical analysis and turn into bioethanol. So first, the methodology, which is the preparation of the Sagofron sap. The Sagofron was skinned, cut into small size, and being autoclaved. Next, it will insert into the roller press machine to obtain the Segofron sap. Once the sap is obtained, it will be filtered from the front itself to get the Segofron sap. Next, we move to the preparation of the microorganism. Commercial baker yeast will be cultured by inoculation into a yeast malt broth overnight. It will be streaking on a culture on PDA and incubation to obtain a single colony. Preparation of inoculum media. The yeast pellet will be obtained from a single colony inoculated into inoculum media. Next is the preparation of fermentation media. For my final year project, there will be 4 different set of Segofron sap treated with different supplement. First, the Segofron sap itself. That means it is without yeast extraction and supplement zinc, and it will act as control. Second, the Segofron sap with yeast extraction only, and there will be no supplement inserted to the media. Third one is the Segofron sap with supplement, which is it is without yeast extraction. And the final one is the yeast Segofron sap with the supplement and the yeast extraction. Next, we move to the methodology, which is the physical analysis for my final year project. The physical analysis involved for my final year project, which is the sampling of the Segofron itself for the pH and the total volume. Next is the determination of the pH after the experiment been done and taken every 6 hours. Starch content analysis using the iodine starch colorimetric method. Next is the total reducing sugar analysis using the DNS method, and to determine of the sugar component using the high performance liquid chromatography. For the statistical method analysis, all of data will be obtained and calculated for the mean and standard deviation. One way ANOVA will be used to analyze the data. What is the expected outcome for my final year project? Throughout this study, it is expected that the effect of zinc supplementation on the ethanol fermentation using a Segofron sap can be determined, and there will be an enhanced quality of the bioethanol production, and time consuming of the process becomes more efficient. So this is the work schedule for my final year project, which is there is a research proposal writing and presentation, benchwork and sample processing, report progress, data analysis, and last lastly for the report writing and presentation. That's it for my final year project. Thank you very much and have a good day.